The pandemic has produced a K-shaped recovery. I've been saying this for a long time. The venerable T.N. Nainen has been writing in Business Standard for a long time about this. What does a K-shaped recovery mean? Those who have no debt, ample liquidity, and whose business has not been affected by the pandemic have become stronger and stronger. Those whose business was already weak and those who were struggling during the pandemic have gone weaker and have been forced to sell their companies and assets. This meant the strong hands have become stronger and the weak hands have become weaker. What I want to point out one example of this kind. But before we go talk about K shape or V shaped recovery, let us do the following. Hit the like button of my video. It is not important that if you hit the like button, it is also important that you comment on this video. With comment, you will be able to engage with my team more. My team will have an idea what content is required. Second, press the subscribe button of my video channel and encourage your friends and relatives to do so. And finally, hit the bell notification so that you receive the content every time I put it out. Once we have done all three, we can proceed. One of the big winners of this pandemic is the Serum Institute. The Serum Institute, as I have said before, is run by the Poonawalla family. The Poonawalla family started as contractors in Pune to the British Raj, and they acquired huge parcels of land. One branch of the family decided to use that huge lands to develop stud farms. As the demand for horses dropped, one of the surviving members of the family realized horses which had been put to pasture could be used, their blood from the horses could be used to prepare serum for against snake bites, which was very popular. This is how the Serum Institute was formed. The Serum Institute has become one of the world's largest vaccine manufacturers, supplying vaccines to all countries because of its cost advantage in operating out of India. As soon as the news of this global pandemic outrage came, then everybody looked to Serum Institute to be able to produce the humongous amount of vaccines that are required to pull this world out of this pandemic. AstraZeneca tied up with Serum Institute to mass manufacture this vaccine. The Prime Minister of the country went to Serum Institute to inspect the facilities that were being made. In spite of a minor accident that took place, Serum Institute has been able to deliver vaccines not only to India, to across the world. It is very clear that the Poonawalla family has been sitting within huge amounts of money, and this pandemic has made the Poonawalla family even richer. It was only a matter of time before they had invested the money somewhere. They have a holding company called Rising Sun Holdings, and they have been making their corporate investments through that company. There has been also big rumors in the market that a lot of non-banking finance companies are in serious trouble. Even before this pandemic made things bad, companies, a lot of NBFCs were in serious trouble. One such big company which was in serious trouble was a company called Magma Fincorp, which is having NPA issues for the last 10 years. For last 10 years, it has not been able to grow its asset under management, not make a successful play for being a lead player in the NBFC space. The price crashed as soon as the pandemic hit and the stock price never recovered. Even though collection metrics improved this year, it looked very difficult because the company was simply not lending enough and the issues were getting bad to worse. Till yesterday, the news came that the Poonawalla family, through Rising Sun, decided to invest and buy 458 million shares of the company in a preferential allotment at 70 rupees a share. This means they have invested in excess of 3,000 crores in this company. Once this issue goes through, the issue is pending for regulatory approvals. which should come. As soon as this deal goes through, existing promoters will put up 250 crores. Together, the Poonawalla family and the existing promoters will have stock in excess of 70% in this company. The Poonawallas have now mandated that Magma Fincorp will now be called as Poonawalla Finance. Poonawalla already have a company called Poonawalla Finance. There will be a reverse merger of that company with Magma Fincorp, and the company will take its new name. The company has been primarily lending to affordable housing loans and to passenger vehicles and heavy commercial vehicles. Even though collection metrics has improved, the company has not been able to garner more funds to expand the AUM. The infusion of nearly 3,500 crores, both by the existing promoter and the Poonawalla family, will mean the capital adequacy ratio of the company will shoot up. This means the capital adequacy ratio for the new Poonawalla Finance Company or the erstwhile Magnum Fincorp will be 68%. This means that there will be a large space to lend and expand AUM. This means that Magnum Fincorp will be able to raise money at cheaper rates and have higher net interest margins. As a first step, it has been agreed that the MD of Poonawalla Finance Company will become the MD of the new company and a new chief executive will be appointed. So, in a K-shaped move, the promoters of Magnum Fincorp, who could not bring sufficient liquidity, have lost their control to a group of companies which has made huge profits already and made beka profits during these COVID times. This is the law of the jungle which our government is encouraging. Thank you for watching. Be rich. மணி பேச்சு சேனலுக்கு உங்கள் பேராதரவுக்கு எனக்கு மிக்க நன்றி. என்னோடய 2 புக்கு இங்கிலீஷில் இன்னும் அவைலபிளாக இருக்குது. இங்கிலீஷ் புக் அவைலபிள் ஆனோன்னா கீழே இருக்கிற வாட்ஸ்அப் நம்பருக்கு மெசேஜ் அனுப்புங்க. எங்கள் டீம் உங்களை கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. செப்டம்பர் 26ஆம் தேதியில் ஒரு சேப்பு புக்கோட தமிழாக்கம் பண்ணிட்டோம். அந்த தமிழாக்கத்தை தமிழ் புக்காக தனியாக போட்டிருக்கோம். அந்த தமிழ் புக்கு வேணுங்கிறவங்களும் வாட்ஸ்அப் நம்பருக்கு மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிங்கன்னா எங்கள் டீம் உங்களை கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. எங்கள்கிட்ட 2 இங்கிலீஷ் புக்கும் ஒரு தமிழ் புக்கும் இருக்குது. டைரெக்டாக என்னை கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணணுன்னு நினைக்கிறவங்க moneypechu@gmail.comக்கு மெயில் அனுப்பவும். If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. If you use Kindle, you can buy the book using the Kindle link given below. If you want a hard copy, send a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would get in touch with you. At the very end, if you want to get in touch with me, please send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. I am grateful for your support of Be Rich.